I wanted to talk about why I'm saying goodbye to the law of attraction. I think a lot of us were taught that we attract what we want. It was certainly a big pull in the New Age movement, and I love the concept. But now I don't think that's actually true. I do believe we attract at the level we're functioning. And unfortunately, sometimes at the level of our dysfunction. I've seen this in my own life. It wasn't about thinking more positively, visualizing better, or trying to get my energy right. It was about the patterns I was operating from, my level of self-worth, my own fears, and absolutely what I believed I deserved. And those things were showing up in my life over and over again. The law of attraction and the way it's often taught can feel very comforting. But it can also be misleading because it keeps the focus on what we want instead of looking at who we're actually being. And sometimes who we're being is shaped by things we haven't faced yet. I've started to realize something that was hard to see at first. It was a phrase I heard many years ago. It was, we marry our inventories, meaning we don't just choose people. We end up in relationships that reflect the part of ourselves we haven't worked through yet. Certainly there's patterning to it. You can see the wounds and the beliefs we haven't healed or even understood. If I am operating from insecurity, I'm going to attract relationships that meet me there. If I'm functioning from self-trust, my choices look different. This is not magical. It is about alignment. But not the kind we usually talk about. It's alignment between my internal state and what I allow into my life. This isn't about blame. And it's not saying this is your fault. It is saying that this is something I can actually work with. Because if it's not about how I'm functioning, then it's something I can become aware of and shift. And there's something else I've noticed. When you actually decide to change your life, things don't get easier right away. They get clearer. Patterns come up faster. And situations repeat more obviously. It can feel like everything is speeding up. But really, you're just seeing what was already there. At some point, I had to surrender my imaginary power. That belief that if I thought the right things or did things perfectly, I could control what happened. This is where I moved away from the law of attraction thinking and to something more grounded. I was not trying to control outcomes, but understanding the patterns that created them. I started to be very honest with myself. And it brought freedom. So this is my goodbye to the idea that I attract what I want. And a step toward understanding what I'm actually aligned with. And maybe it's just something to notice. Not in a critical way, but in a more honest way. About what keeps showing up and what it might be reflecting. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, you can like and subscribe. It's free, and it helps grow this channel. And remember, we're wising up together.